My name is Jaleel White, actor-producer. Welcome to Not All Lost. Now, the intent of this positive show is to dispel the negative stereotypes often associated with today's youth, many of color. Now, we will highlight the young people who are determined to achieve their goals by whatever means necessary, despite being faced with unfavorable circumstances. Our first person is a living example of the saying, when the world gives you lemons, make lemonade. Peyton Polk is a great example of what is best in our youth today. Actress and comedian Kym Whitley, I love you, Kym, goes back to high school to speak with Peyton.
So Peyton, why don't you tell us how you're feeling today?
I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. It's been a long week, but I'm excited to be here.
Well, why don't you tell us about your vision?
I was 12. I woke up and I completely just couldn't see anything. I was really scared because I couldn't see anything. I was completely blind for a few months and they didn't know like what the issue was. You know, you go one day with seeing everything and then not being able to see anything. Going into the hospital, they had so many tests to figure out, you know, what was happening, why I just woke up and couldn't see. No one knew.
She has an autoimmune disease called neuromyelitis optica, which attacks her own immune system. And it fights with antibodies that are found around her spine, around different organs, and around her eyesight. Her eyes were just twitching back and forth nonstop. She wouldn't eat. She lost about 16 pounds. The doctor said, oh, it's just her coming off of prednisone medication that her body's not used to. Her eyesight was slowly just not being able to repair itself.
First they thought it was this disease and then it was this one. It was just scary not knowing like how we could fix it.
So you're telling me right now, I'm looking right at you and you're looking right at me. And so what do you see right now, like when you're looking at me?
I can see...
Besides a gorgeous woman. Okay.
Okay, so I can see her face, but it's just very like spotchy, if that makes sense. There's a lot of little white specks that are covering your face that is taking away the clearness of, you know, what I can see.
Her second semester of her 7th grade year, she said, Mommy, I love school. I don't want to be out of school. So what can we do so I don't miss any school? I want to graduate on time. I want to graduate with my friends.
When this all first happened, I had a home hospital teacher. So someone came and taught me everything that everyone else was learning in school. And I tried to just stay on pace with everyone else. Just taking advantage of everything that I have and just saying, you know, like we could sit down and cry about all this, but instead I'm going to take advantage of all the opportunities that are given to me.
Peyton has always been driven and motivated. She stayed determined. As a student, Peyton has gone beyond. Peyton has taken 17 college courses. She has a 3.65 GPA with her college courses, 3.7 in high school.
Wait, hold up. You're in high school and college?
Yes, so I finished about like my first 2 years of college already.
What? What?
My freshman year in high school, I was in the hospital a lot, and so I took advantage of that time and took a lot of classes at college.
Let me just get this straight. Most kids suffering, you know, from a disease or going through something, usually are like, you know, why me and help me. You're telling me you went through this and you went ahead and took college and high school at the same time?
In talking to Peyton about her disability, her emotions and feelings towards it, I'd say 95% of the time, Peyton was always optimistic about her visual impairment. But then there were tough times behind the scenes where she'd come to me behind closed doors and cry because she felt like she didn't fit in, or she was afraid to tell someone about it, or how others would treat her.
Because her illness is progressive, some teachers didn't understand that today may be a good day, but tomorrow may not be. Her eyes get very tired. Her eyes get very weak. And at times she would need more time to finish work.
Over the years, Peyton has learned ways to accommodate her visual impairment. I have helped her with some of her worksheets for the classrooms. I will scan them and then email them to her so that she can magnify them. We've also, for her AP Stats class, we found an AP Stats study book, and so I gave that to our media specialist who was able to enlarge it make copies, rebind it for her.
So why take Braille?
Right now, I actually do need the Braille because it's harder to read books. That's actually one of my favorite things to do. I love to read books, so one day it was harder to read. I couldn't, really do a lot when it came to reading. So I spoke to my team at school, and they were like, "Why don't you learn Braille? I think that'll be good for you."